welcome back once again. To evaluate this integral, we're going to use the method of integration by parts. First, let's call this integral I, right? Okay, now we're going to make the following substitution. U will be equal to sine of x. Differentiate both sides, we get du is equal to derivative of sine of x will give us cosine of x and then dx. Then what is going to be our v? Our v will be the integral of e raised to the power of x dx, and we can see this here. And we know this is a very stubborn guy, both the derivative and the integral remain the same, so we have e raised to the power of x for v. Differentiate both sides, we get dv is also equal to e raised to the power of x dx. Now, to use the method of integration by parts, our I is going to be equal to uv according to the formula minus the integral of v then du. Now let us make our necessary substitutions. So our I is going to be equal to uv would be sine of x multiplied by e raised to the power of x, then minus the integral of v is e to the power of x, and our du is equal to cosine of x dx. Okay, now we got another integral to solve using the integration by parts, right? Okay, so here we're going to let again u will be equal to the cosine of x, and then the u will be the negative sine of x, that is the derivative of the cosine of x, and then dx. Our v is the integral of e to the power of x, which is same as e to the power of x, the derivative dv, so dv is going to be e raised to the power of x and then dx. So we use that method once again. So our I is going to be equal to, we know we have e raised to the power of x multiplied by the sine function of x, then minus, let's put it in brackets, so we're going to have uv minus the integral of v, and then we have our du. Okay, this is really cool, right? So our I is going to be equal to e raised to the power of x multiplied by the sine function of x, then minus, so here uv in this case is going to be e raised to the power of x times the cosine of x, and then minus the integral of v, which is e to the power of x, du is negative sine function of x dx, right? Okay, so from here we simplify, so we're going to have I is equal to e raised to the power of x multiplied by the sine function of x minus e raised to the power of x times the cosine of x. So remember that here we have plus, but with this negative outside, so it's going to be minus the integral of e raised to the power of x times the sine function of x, and then we have our dx. Did you really find out something really cool? That this is our I. Let's check it out. So this is our original integral. So you can see our original integral here. So I is equal to this integral, and this integral pop up again, right? So which means that is our I. So we're going to have I is equal to e raised to the power of x times the sine function of x minus e raised to the power of x times the cosine of x, then minus I. So add I to both sides, we get 2I is equal to e raised to the power of x into brackets, so this is going to be sine of x minus the cosine of x. Then divide both sides by 2, and here we find our solution. I is equal to, this will be e to the power of x divided by 2, then into bracket the, oh, that is the sine function of x, sorry for that. So we have the sine function of x minus the cosine of x, and then plus c. So this right over here is our solution. Please, if you really enjoy my videos on this channel, kindly support the channel by subscribing. Also like, comment and share.